All right, so I see Screwface has a video. It seems like he's still being attacked by Drake and the Ovhoes. So let's see what Screwface is dealing with, because you know Screwface got put into the lawsuit and things like that. So let's see what's going on with Screw and the Ovhoes.
I'm doing what COVID did. They'll never get over it. Ladies and gentlemen, this spiral will go down as one of the greatest spirals. If ever you want to know what a spiral is, this will be in the history, the dictionary. Webster has to put this. Ladies and gentlemen, the owls are spiral. Somebody told me that, they're down bad. They've been down bad for a while. And since Kendrick has been going and doing these international shows and shutting them down and doing these crazy, they're going even more crazy. So apparently they were on Twitter and somebody sent me this clip, yo, they was talking about you. And I go, what's new, brother? And they go, no, bro. You got to listen to this one. It's not like this guy had tears in his eyes. I said, all right, man, let's figure out what y'all talking about. Since y'all want to discuss me, let's figure it out, man. Let me talk to y'all for a second.
All right, beef happened. I'm watching.
Hold on, before we go any further, that all right. Listen to this all right. Oh, I really broke this nigga. I'm sorry, nigga. I'm sorry, brother. I really broke this, man. All right. You know that sound like after you got a good whooping and then you wanted to talk? And you got to, that's what my mama said, water boy had that. Okay, here we go.
All right, beef happened. I'm watching fucking YouTube react to everything. And then I see the shift of how it was weird that it was like, oh, Drake is winning this shit. And then Meet the Girl, or Not Like Us hits. And then those YouTubers' tone totally switch. And I'm talking about Screwface in particular.
Okay, so let me break this down for my young lad here. So to maybe speak on why people's opinions. It's called the next round. I know y'all don't watch battle rap, and I gotta keep saying that. That happens all the time, right? Where somebody might have you might like somebody's round. Ooh, I don't know if this is gonna be enough. I don't know. Ooh, this is not. And then you get a loaded Lux 30. You go, you know what? Some niggas might have had Calico for a little bit. And then that 30, you know what? I was wrong. This dude said, wait a minute. I was watching reactions, and people felt one way, and then new things happened, and then they felt another way. I don't get it. I mean, you're supposed to feel the same way, no matter what evidence or new thing present itself. Duh. He's confused why other people aren't as parasocial as him. He goes, wait, once you like something, or once you say something, and especially in a battle in which you don't know when it's going to end, you're supposed to always think that, even if the battle's not over. It's like, fam, the game got to end before I say how it feels. But let's keep it going.
Particular, because I was
now Screwface John in particular. You say my name, I'm here. Let's
talking about Screwface in particular, because I was like, what the fuck? Like, you just sit here and said that Drake killed everybody, including Kendrick. But
Drake killed everybody, including Kendrick. I said that. Okay. Now he said, "Not Like Us" drop, and then the opinion change. So this would have to be what I said during Family Matters, correct? Because you said "Not Like Us," and then I said Drake killed everybody, including Kendrick. Watch this.
Now, just because 4 minutes passed and he dropped this song, you're telling me that he killed Drake when?
Yes. Look at this nigga in real time realizing what a battle is. Some niggas thought Papa Doc was gonna beat B Rabbit on that last battle too, until he got the microphone. Huh? What? Run that back. I need it. He said, so hold on.
And he dropped this song, you're telling me that just because 4 minutes passed and he dropped this song, you're telling me that he killed Drake when lyrically
4 minutes passed and you're saying he killed Drake. So
Yes, you're supposed to go battle for battle. Yes. If you go song for song and you be like, damn, I do like Drake, but Kendrick got him on this one. Yeah. You supposed to give your opinion about the battle. And that's what he did. He said, hey, I like Drake and all, but Kendrick got him. But this OV hole is like, hey, once you are a Drake fan, you have to be biased. You cannot give an honest opinion. When you're a Drake fan, you got to give Drake the upper hand because you're OV hole. Even if the truth says something different, you got to run with the narrative as if Drake won.
So what you're essentially saying is, so you're telling me that you had him, I didn't even have him winning. We'll talk about that. What you're telling me, is that, like, you liked his song and you thought he was killing people, and then another round happened and you had a different, yeah, nigga, yeah. I didn't have Not Like Us when I thought, what are you talking about? But anyway, let's keep it going. This boy's confused on why in a new round I had a new feeling. Let's go.
killed Drake when lyrically, no, the fuck he didn't.
We've already had this argument, believe it or not, and I'm gonna even shoot y'all some bail. I had this a debate with Curtis King, and I was on Drake's side. right? I never thought Drake's pen. When people were saying Drake's pen is lazy, I absolutely disagree with that. When people saying Drake's pen is whack and stuff, you gotta understand. This boy put me in paperwork in the UMG shit to try to act like I'm colluding with people. So like, I don't like him at all in any way, shape, or form. But you understand me? One thing I'm always going to do is with the music and with the battles. Drake was not rapping bad. I actually argued for his thing. Lyrically, it was nowhere near Kendrick. What are you talking about? You're literally saying, basically, let's see, I'll even shoot you some bail and act like because you're just very emotional right now. I could hear in your voice. But you're saying, well, because I thought Drake was lyrically better, why would you think different? Because I have autonomy, man. Because I'm my own person.
Exactly.
I will concede with you. Anybody who says Drake was rapping lazy to me, I don't agree. If I just want to be petty and because what he did to me, then I'll just say it. But I'm not being like, but lyrically, it was, what are you saying? You're saying opinions as if they're facts, right? So let's actually take a moment, because I'm gonna keep it solid. I listened to this before, and I said, let me turn the camera on, right? And I went through my reaction of Family Matters, right? Because I said, Drake killed Kendrick? He killed everybody, including Kendrick? So I went through this whole video, and I was like, I never said that. Then I saw this right here.
But take the nigga on a horse ride. Anything to take a spot.
About ASAP. Damn, I knew he was gonna need
On a horse ride. Anything to take a spotlight off the fence. Could you hit my being first nigga?
I knew he was gonna need like a 7-minute song to get all of these niggas out of here. This literally feels like Scarface, don't it? Let's see if he turns around and sees a nigga with the shotgun. Yeah. Let's see if he turns around before changes the reality. Hold on. So I said he killed everybody, including Kendrick. It seems like, and maybe you've never watched Scarface before, so you didn't get the metaphor or the reference. The person with the shotgun behind him
Killed them.
The person with the shotgun killed Tony, right? Yeah. So Tony Montana was so focused on everybody in front of him, the little minions, Sosa's minions, and he was putting them down, that he missed the main person who was trying to kill him.
Yeah.
In that metaphor, Kendrick is the person with the shotgun.
Got
and
me.
spoiler alert, he didn't see the dude with the shotgun behind him. So he went out like Scarface. I literally said that here. And I still agree. Drake put belt to all them other people's ass, for sure. Drake, here was and I even said this, it felt like Drake has more beef with like The Weeknd and stuff, and he didn't really go as hard into Kendrick. So I quite literally here said, he's killing everybody, not the nigga with the shotgun, but let's hope he sees the nigga with the shotgun behind him, right? And then there's another part. Hold on. Yeah. Hold on. It's almost unfair he got to fight so many niggas, bro. Yeah. He literally is hitting all these other people. Bang, 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 bang. Mm-hmm. Bang, 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 bang. And then he's still like, this is crazy, bro. That's my second metaphor. My second way of saying Drake is battling a lot of people right now, right? But he still has somebody on his neck, the main combatant. So I'm quite literally saying the opposite of he killed everybody but Kendrick. And then hold on, let me go ahead and hold on. Came back, Kendrick. Some of them receipts might have came back. I gotta do. And then mind you, all of this stuff was before all the new evidence came out. We didn't know anything here. So the way I go with battles is I'll judge everything the way it is, unless it's such a blatant lie that I can know right away without information. As soon as I get the information, I'm gonna process that different. And when we realized how much the Family Matter was a lie, that's what made a lot of my sympathy for him go away completely. So some of them receipts. This is me like, is what he's saying true? Some of these receipts might be true. None of them came out. Came back. He paid for it, did you say? No. See, this is me trying to take that man at his word. This nigga lied. Some of them might have came back. They did. I ain't gonna lie. There's so much in this song that now I got to do so much. There might be cuts and stuff because of copyright, because I played some of the music in this, but I'm not gonna get this. Research. Because niggas were asking for the T record. This is the T record. And the problem was the T record, the T ended up being room temperature, man. Ice cold, man. Not true. To the point where he sued and proved a lot of shit he said wasn't true. Did he say that Kendrick put hands on his wife? And then this is me thinking that could have been true. To this day, we still don't have the evidence. Oh, God. So hold on. That was hard. Mm-hmm. That was hard. Mm-hmm. And then here's the crazy part. Remember, this is all me reacting to this without any of the information. That's why y'all gotta watch my new reaction after everything else came out. And these lyrics aged crazy. Oh my God, the Jackson scheme. Your brother Jermaine, J. Cole. Like I said, I don't believe Drake's pen is lazy. I've never said that. And I've been said that. So I've argued with Curtis, and Curtis my boy. All the battle, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. Oh, all right. Wait, what was that engagement ring? What was that ring? Not be Kendrick's engagement ring. Okay, so I even shot him bail here and I said, is that Kendrick's engagement ring? I'm over here trying to oop him some, that could be, I don't know what it is. If this stuff comes out, if that's Kendrick's engagement ring, it wasn't. Drake might have this right, like, it wasn't. This was me hoping and wishing for this. If this isn't a nuclear bomb, something tells me Drake still's got, oh no. Kendrick, I gotta hear from you, gang. Kendrick, I gotta hear from you, gang. That's it. So the best I gave him in this was, I don't
niggas be lying every day, boy. Niggas be lying every day.
He had a lot of people to fight. Now, did he? And I felt at the time it was unfair until more reasonings came out. You see how more information, I went, ooh, you built a lot of enemies, gang. I still think like the one-on-one was you and Kendrick. You did great against The Weeknd, Rick Ross, Rocky, but the dude with the shotgun, like I said when this dropped, you didn't turn around quick enough. Ha! He racked that bit, put two in your backside. So if you're gonna talk about me and you're gonna say what I said, actually watch it. I know a lot of y'all don't actually watch the stuff. Y'all see clips, and I know a lot of y'all think
Got
that,
him.
are just upset, like the Ovhoes are just upset that I didn't
Got
have
him.
Drake winning. And throughout this entire battle, as it was doing in real time, I was calling it in real time. So a lot of this stuff, as you watch, I'm saying, if this is true, if this is Kendrick's engagement ring, if this T is real, y'all wanted the T record, this is the T record. Ended up, majority of this was BS. So that's why it aged so bad, and that's why even after this, you get hit with what Kendrick hits you. It doesn't. And even at the end of Hard Part 6, I said, Drake, it's on you, not knowing where the battle ends, right? So if the battle ended right here, I have a whole different calling, right? That's why I said Kendrick need to hear from you. But the battle ended not like us, so I had to call it there, period. Like I said, I still think Drake did well in this battle. Nobody to me was whack. Some of this stuff was whack in retrospect because how much of it was BS when it came out. There it is. So if you're going to speak facts, please speak facts to wisdom. If you're going to speak about me, actually watch the reaction. I'm just somebody excited to be a part of a battle, listening to this battle. But you didn't see the dude with the shotgun. I even have a tweet where I said, it was like when they fought a bunch of Freeze's, like it was like Drake fought a bunch of Freeze's henchmen, but then lost to Freezer. So it's still respectable. And this was before he sued and everything. And after that, and after all the goofy stuff, it was cooked for him. So I'm glad I have to break that down for you. Drake lost. He lost very bad. I don't think he did as bad as some people said, but I also agree with the people who said, in retrospect, yeah, it was crazy. Lay y'all up.
All right, so there you go, man. So the Ovhoes is still mad at Screwface, trying to say, man, why'd you switch up? You said that you a Drake fan. Once you a Drake fan, you got to be biased. Nah, man, people can change their opinion based on new data, based on new information. You know, at the time, he felt like he felt, but as time go by, you get new information. So you have different opinions, right? I get it. So y'all leave a comment down below, man. It's your boy DMD signing out, man. Salute to Screwface.